I forgot. I forgot to turn it on at the beginning of the stream. I'm terrible. I've been trying to cut off the beginnings for the YouTube, so you guys don't have to, when you watch it as a VOD, you don't have to watch the whole, like, 10 minutes of me getting ready. It's a good time for everybody to gather on the Twitch side, but I feel like for the YouTube side, it should start straight with the content, right? But then I gotta remember to turn it on. My bad. Now this is working. Let's do this again. Here's the worksheet. We are on a translation challenge. The phrase is 早く弾け、弾くんだ。この娘がどうなっても良いのか? Still no. Command still isn't working. Okay, I'll paste it. Copy paste it. There it is. Oops. Oh, sorry. Okay, have you guys had enough time? Where? So, we're gonna go with this. If you haven't finished it yet, feel free to keep working on it. Even after you hear my explanation, there are more than one way. More than one ways to translate this. So still go for your flavor, what you kind of think. It doesn't have to be my answer to be the right answer at all. In fact, I like to inspire you guys to figure out even better translations than what I can give you on a whim. I kind of try to keep my translations on here a little bit closer to the original than I might if I were translating, if I was localizing it officially for the game. And that's because I want to make sure it's a learning experience and you understand, everybody of all levels understands more literally what the language that is coming out. But that being said, we still try and make it a natural thing. I take less liberties than you can possibly take, and I encourage you guys to do that if you need to, as long as you're understanding what's going on, because that's the first step in learning translation. So I tasked you to translate this line by Gragros. I'm not sure what this guy's name is. Glagros, Graglos. All of those are possible. Or even Su could also be th. So we also have the possibility of Gragroth, Glagloth, and Glagloth. All of those are possible for this guy's name. I have no idea. They're all terrible names, to be honest. Anyway, he says he's got Delita's sister. He's backing away from us, his enemy, basically using her as a hostage. And he says, 早く弾け、弾くんだ。この娘がどうなっても良いのか. Alright. So the first part, as I mentioned, 弾く means to retreat or to back off. So the first time he says it, we have it here. So we have 早く, quickly, right? 弾け. So changing it into the e row, the 弾く, changing the ku into ke, it's basically a rude command, like a very forceful command, right? So he's basically like, we're gonna say, back off, and we're gonna translate the haiku part to now, because that's kind of a forceful way to say it in English, right? Back off now, right? And then he uses the same verb again, hiku, and this time he uses another kind of rude way to say it. He said hikunda, which basically, quite literally, what he's saying is, you will back off, right? And that's just a rude, when you say you will do something, that's a rude way in Japanese to say, like, do it. You don't have a choice. Right? So basically we're gonna just, in English, especially in English, we don't like to repeat the same thing over twice. Just doesn't sound as cool or intelligent, which is an English thing. So we just say another thing to say back off, right? In this case, get out of here. Back off now! Get out of here! There's plenty of other ways you could approach that. But he's already also said before, Tachisare, he wants us out. Like, back away from me. Okay. And as I mentioned in the first part, Musume here does not mean daughter, it means young girl. He basically doesn't know who the girl is, but he knows that she's important to us, right? And then we have do nattemo. So naru is become, right? Do nattemo yoi no ka, which is the same thing as do nattemo ii no ka. Do nattemo ii. So this is do nattemo, whatever happens, right? Ii no ka, you're okay with, right? And then the subject, of course, is the young girl. Let's just say the first thing that comes to our mind as far as the meaning of this. Don't you care what happens to this girl? Right? We do have, he has just the double exclamation point here, but it's the ka, it's a question, right? Yeah, I feel like there's other ways you could translate this, but I think this is good enough for as far as I want to go, for making sure you understand what it means, and for being still... No, as you can see, I am in the middle of a stream, but you play Castle Crashers. Have fun. I think this is good enough, and I will encourage you to think of ways to make this sound even more natural, even more... what's the word? Fit his personality and his current situation even better. Okay? So, 早く引け、引くんだ。この娘がどうなっても良いのか。Back off. Now. Get out of here. Don't you care what happens to this girl? And, by the way, so I should mention, in the English, in the Japanese, the way he has no question mark here, did you hear how I said it? It's more of a rhetorical question, which is kind of why there's not a question mark here. And sometimes in English, you can, when you're translating it, you can just make it not a question at all. But this one kind of does need to be... Well, maybe you can think of a way to make this a not question. But when you pronounce it, when you say it out loud, it should sound more like a rhetorical question. He's not actually like, don't you care what happens to this girl? He's like, don't you care what happens to this girl? You know what I mean? Okay. Good luck. Good luck? No. Good job. You did it. Okay. I'm finally going to go back to chat. Let's see what we're talking about. How I would localize it. Don't you care about it, right? Yeah. So maybe because I'm incredibly new to reading, comprehending, but since you pointed out that for some reason I can't remember what these are called today. Exclamation points. Is it not often we'd see... You could see that too. I just addressed it. Yeah. So when I'm kind of in that mode of like the teaching, I have the word up. I can't see chat, although I could make it to where I could see it, but it's probably better I don't because I get distracted in the moment. But yeah, sometimes I'll answer your questions. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to... I think I did already answer your question. Except to say, yes, you would see the... it's usually the other way around. I don't know why. I feel like it is in English too. This way. I don't know why my brain is just telling me that. But yeah, you did see that. Let's continue on. Okay. Woo.
Kama yare.
Does Zalbag not realize that his brother is there? Yep, this is exactly what I was expecting. The betrayal of the brother. I don't care. Killer. Yeah. My Japanese is bad, but I would read it as, you don't care about this girl.
何のつもりだ
Hold up. I wasn't paying attention because I was reading chat. Did Algus just shoot her? So, you don't care about this girl. I feel like you'd have to put a question mark in there in the English. Because he still is a little bit kind of like he thinks that they should care about the girl, if that makes sense. Like he's trying to point like, hey, you want this girl to, you know what I mean? You don't care about this girl that without the question mark in English. Do you know what I mean? Then it's not a rhetorical question, it's more it's a full-on statement. I know I said you could make it a full-on statement, but What? You? Daisy? Oh, One more, here you go. Guys, I mentioned it. Did Aldous shoot her after he said that? What are you doing? Oh, he did. Look at that. He freaking shot her. I didn't remember that. I remember that they're like, yeah, I don't care. I didn't remember he shot her.
将軍閣下、参道に新たな敵兵が出現したとの報告です。
That wasn't even necessary. It was like one guy. Anyway, Your Excellency, General, Your General Excellency. I don't know. We found a new enemy on the mountain path.
人数は約50名ほど。中にウィーグラフらしき顔を見かけたとのこと。
There's about 50 of them, and we've spotted somebody that looks like they might be Weegraph. Weegraph?
分かった。すぐに行く。あとは任せたぞ、アルガス。
Understood. I'll go right away. I'll leave the rest to you, Algus. Why don't we want to go? I'm sorry, bud. Hey, what kind of fun things do we want to do when you come home today? Okay, you be careful, sir.
Careful.
Yeah, you be careful. Okay. No, I don't think I know enough vocab overall to do any translating, but following along. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. I do gotta kind of the translation part can be a little bit tough for beginner learners, but it doesn't hurt to try and participate as much as you can. And I'll try and pick up some easy ones as well. Storyline-wise,
どこへ行こうって言うんだ。
that was completely pointless for them to kill. Like, the only reason for them to have killed Tita was to prove to them that Delita was that they are enemies of Delita. Like, they didn't need to kill her to get to that guy. They could have, even if it was like, we could have at least said, like, bluffed and be like, yeah, whatever, do whatever. And then he realized that she's not important and probably not even kill her and run away. But no, they just straight up shot her. Algus, you bastard.
なんだやろうっていうのか？いいだろう。相手になるぜ。
You're weak. We'll take you on. You want to fight? Fine, bring it on.
待っていたんだ。この時をな。
I've been waiting for this moment. Do we actually get to fight him?
兄さん、
I don't remember.
どうしてディータを。
Brother, why did you kill her?
さあ、かかってこいよ。家畜は所詮家畜だってことを教えてやる。
Bring it on. I'll show you that cattle is nothing but cattle. Meaning, like anybody. Okay, good luck. Basically showing that nobles, everybody who's not a noble, all the regular people are cattle, is what he keeps saying. I have never been more excited to defeat a boss. That being said, I totally forgot that we get to kick the crap out of Algus. That being said, I do gotta take my son to school, so I gotta take about a 10-minute break. I will get back as soon as possible, safely though, and I'll see you guys very soon. Let me go over here real quick. Yeah, it's getting worse, isn't it? Oh, it kind of works with the snow. Okay, but I gotta go take out my son to school. It's a good chance for you guys to check out Hiragana here if you haven't already. Boop, boop, boop. I get thinner now, and all the other stuff. I don't know. Go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, some water, get some chocolate milk. Do all those things that you need to do. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. 10分ぐらいの休憩いただきます。どこも行かないでくださいね。See you soon.
From the moment we're born, we are fighting a battle called life. It's a one-time opportunity. Hey yeah, oh 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 oh, hey yeah, oh 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 yeah. Running is something, losing on something. Sometimes you feel as if you are stuck in a sin. And wish all the morning will never come. But you can be lost feelings, I know you can. Come on, stand up, warriors. The fight is not over yet, and hope remains. Come on, stand up, warriors. We haven't lost yet, and hope remains. We can always win no matter how hard we try. Let's get up and let's win now. Don't give up. ドアの向こうから聞こえてきたあの子が割ってるねきっと音楽やってるからじゃないまた通って肩を落として口をすぼめながらドアの方を少し睨む私だって好きでこれやってるんじゃないんだわって思いながらねどうしたら普通になれるの私だってみんなみたいになりたいよいくら考えてもわからない Tell me そんな目で見ないでよ変わり者って言いたいんでしょ十分わかってるってば Tell me I know I'm an adultこの世で一番の普通でいたいのにものすごい勢いで成長していく私の個性また通って先生たちは眉間にシワを寄せながら左に向いてた私を右に直す好きな人に恥ずかしいところまた見せちゃったって思いながらねなんで私は普通じゃないの私とみんなは何が違うの誰か私に教えてよ Tell me 誰が愛してくれるのこんな普通じゃない私のこといつで会えるのかな Tell me I know I'm an adult La 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 Tell me I know I'm an adult
Have you always wanted to learn Japanese, but you're not sure where to start? Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available now! Search Hiragana Hero on Steam. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out the pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。なんでしょう。
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and can help you with the pronunciation of hiragana. You can summon her when you need help reading a hiragana by selecting Call for Help from the menu. Try it out. Ari-chan, あっちで呼ばれるのを待とう。
はーい。
ありちゃん。
はい注目。このひらがなはこうやって読むんだよ。あ
Now that you know the pronunciation, you can use it to attack the hiragana. Try selecting Shout from the menu and find the pronunciation you just learned.
あ
Great job! Ari-chan will automatically come to teach you the pronunciation of hiragana you haven't learned yet. After that, you'll need to consume 10 channel points and use up 1 turn to summon her again. Let's continue to use this method to take out hiragana that get in our way. I'll always be here to help you in battle, so don't worry.
We are warriors from the moment we're born. We are fighting a battle called life. It's a one-time opportunity. Hey yeah, oh 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 hey yeah, oh 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 yeah. Running is something, losing on something. Sometimes you feel as if you are stuck in a sin, and wish that the morning will never come. But you can be lost feelings, I know you can. Come on, stand up, warriors. The fight is not over yet, and hope remains. Come on, stand up, warriors. We haven't lost yet, and hope remains. We can always win no matter how hard we try. Let's get up and let's win now. Don't give up, you say gambale and all that. I know something are easier said than done. The barriers may be tall a bit, but you knew that before you began. But those who say they can do it, those who believe in themselves, they become the victors. You can fail, but never lose. Believe with their heart and soul. Come on, stand up, warriors. The fight is not over yet, and hope remains. Come on, stand up, warriors. We haven't lost yet, and hope remains. We can always win no matter how hard we try. Let's get up and let's win now. Come on, stand up, warriors. 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 Let's get up. Come on, stand up, warriors. Come on, stand up, warriors. Let's get up.
Welcome back, okay, you're watching Keen Reflex, and this is Space Vegas Brexit Japanese while enjoying video games. Hey, I appreciate the understanding for the slightly longer break. I had to drop off my kid at school. I hope you understand. I know you understand. I know you do. Welcome in, Green Side. Ohayou gozaimasu. Tell me, tell me, tell me. キンはいつも泥棒。そうだね。いつも泥棒選んでる。Okay, I think, yeah, we're caught up. Let's go. Let's go. Where the heck is... Give me a second. It's slightly less noticeable if I put it like this. Camera. Actually, I'll make myself a little bit bigger. I like matching the edges. Yeah, there we go. That's better, kinda. I blend right into the Keen Reflex though, that's okay. Did I make it worse? I think I made it worse. That's okay. I'll slowly get better as we go. Fixing the lighting and whatnot. Green screen looks great, thank you. I still need to figure out the lighting. I haven't, as you can see, it's over here. I haven't gotten, this is more appearing and this is disappearing, so I need to fix, yeah. It's a lot harder than I thought. I thought it was legitimately just like, oh yeah, pick this color, it's gone. No, the lighting is super hard. I'm very impressed with people like Otaku-san who use green screens really well. It's a legit, like, it's not just a random green blanket. I got a legit, like, stands and things to pull it tight so it's all nice, even though, as you can see, I failed here. I need to. But, yeah. Kawaii, as always, arigato. Ohio Rizimus. Hard was so hard on the PS1 and PSP. Oh, was it? I'm gonna kick the crap out of this stupid dude. I did not remember that he legitimately, with his own hands, shot Delita's sister. What a freaking jerk. Thank you for the watch streak. Let's go. You'll be happy to know that I should be quite over-leveled. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. We're all about level 18. Because, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to always be leveled up enough to where we don't have to grind on stream as much, or at all, possibly. We can just do storyline during stream. But that's hard because it jumps between every story event. The level jumps. They really expect you to do a story event, train a few levels, do a story event, you know? But to try and do 3 or 4 story events in a row, I need to be pretty prepared and be pretty over level for that first one. Anyway, let's kick the crap out of some loser nobles. Do we have any? No, we don't. Nothing really I can do to hit him from here. In fact, I think I would be better off waiting for them to come to me. I understand that storyline they need to eventually show us that Zalbus, is that his brother, is bad. They need to show us that. But, like, from an actual character standpoint, why in the hell would he show, like, he knew his brother was standing right there. And there were other ways to stop this guy. But he's like, let's kill my brother's, brother's best friend's sister right in front of him. Like, what the hell is he thinking? Unless, like, revealing that he's a bad guy was important for him, wasn't, like, he needed Ramza to know that for whatever reason. I don't see how that works in his favor. Right? Why? Why would you do this, Algus? Why?
ラムザ、貴様の兄貴の命令だ。なぜはないだろう。
Wow. By the way, because we have more and more beginner learners in here, which I love that. I'm going to try and I'm going to do some more earlier vocab, whether it's review even for the beginner learners or not. Vocab time. But he said it like 5 times in the last 5 seconds, so let's add naze. You will probably not learn it with the kanji, but the kanji is this, if you want to know. They are using the kanji in this game. It's not necessary most of the time. It's usually hiragana. This just means why. There's other ways. There's doshite also means why. Oh yeah, naze. Naze da. Why? He said it 3 times on the last. I need to wake up. You need to grab brush, do a little makeup. Ask guys for a shake up. But I just have a question for you, Yoko. So, why'd you leave these keys on the table? Why'd you do it? Okay. Anyway, we gotta get back to this story. Here we go, create another fable. I didn't even realize you had a green screen. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not like in front of the screen, so. But I clearly need to work on lighting. I know, nobody's mentioning it. You guys are all great. You're like, yeah, it looks great. It looks beautiful. There's so many things that bother me. Like, my hat is not actually the same color as the green screen, but... Figured. But yeah, he says, why? Why would you do something like this? And I don't know why this was such a cool, not cool, but just like so evil. A cool in the evil way. I always said this, but Ramza, it was your brother's order. There's no why in this.
それにたかが平民の小娘一人のために名と誇りを捨て虫けらどもと手を取り合おうってか
And besides, you think that for the sake of a single commoner girl, we should throw away the pride of our name and join hands with scum, like Delita? I've not played that before. I wanted to play. Oh, it's so good! It's so good. I highly recommend. I was introduced to these tactics characters through the Final Fantasy trading card game. Oh, so not like Magic, but the actual Final Fantasy trading card game. How is that? I've never played it. I don't know if I can get into trading card games again because it's expensive. But I feel like I was always curious about that game. Anyway, finding out the story a bit behind these characters, like Agath, is interesting. Yeah, he's a complete jerk. He thinks that nobles are all high and mighty, and that commoners are cattle, and nobles cattle. He literally uses that word. The look is cool. Okay, well, nice. Glad to hear. I like how I can be a little bit bigger on the screen and it doesn't, without looking weird. Makes it a little bit more personable in my opinion. But I have to go to bed. Have fun, everyone. See you again. Thank you so much, Christina, guys. Definitely go check out Christina as you go out. She goes out. And everybody say, "Oh yes, to me on the site, Christina." What they're talking about that feels he's above everyone, including common. Yeah, yeah. So apparently in this version, they actually added lines for Argath, to further show how much of a jerk he is. They like added more jerky lines. I don't know which one. I don't remember it that well. It's been like 15 years since I last played this. But yeah. Well, that not only that, but the first time I played it was English. So for me to remember, yeah, that'd just be too hard. Hope to see you again soon as well, Christina. FCGO is okay, I enjoy my time with it, but stopped playing back in 2021-ish. After the pandemic stopped me from attending locals. Ah, yeah. That's how much money I was spending on it and decided to stop, yeah. The game has evolved a ton since I stopped. A few of my friends I met through the game keep me updated on. Okay. So do you play other games like Magic the Gathering or other card games that you can compare it to? I mean, like, okay. I don't know why, but my first like comparative example, because I don't really play card games too much, but I know all of them, and I used to play Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh when I was in like junior high, but I just wonder, like, for somebody who plays League, right? If somebody's a League player, aka Magic the Gathering player in your example, it's definitely not like what we see Pokemon Unite as, right? Like as a League player. Like, child's game. I played Pokemon Unite, but you know what I mean. Or is it legitimate? Like it stands on its own. It could probably, at least in your eyes, compete with Magic the Gathering. I thought it was inspired by MTG, from my understanding. I don't play any other card. Okay, so yeah, maybe you can't compare specifically. Just curious. New stream setup. I got a green screen. That's the only thing that changed. But thank you for noticing. My wife bought it for my birthday. I got two things. I got the green screen, and I also got an eye mask. It's actually I can show you the eye mask if you want to see it. Although I think it's quite green. It might just disappear. You didn't notice the green screen until now? Nice, thank you. But I have when I go to sleep, I like to listen to audiobooks. It really helps me fall asleep. And so I have an eye mask that it has really like thin speakers in there, so that like it doesn't hurt when you sleep on your sides. But he basically got me a fancier one, and at the perfect time because my old one was kind of starting to break. Like the wiring inside, I've had it for over a year. And sometimes my kids would play with it when they're not supposed to. But it's just like, it's hard to make it charge now. You have to like put it in the right position. So it worked out. And so those two things. It was a wonderful birthday. For sleep, yeah, it's really good. Tita's Delita's sister.
いい加減に気づいたらどうだ。違うってことにな。
Would you realize it already? That you're different? That nobles and commoners are different? In any competitive game, there's definitely more casual players than competitive, but FTCG was also a very small community overall. Very similar with fighting games and such. Some people see Super Smash Bros. As a fun party game, while competitive players get into the nitty-gritty. And I think if a game can be, what's the word? Attractive? That's probably a better word than that, but attractive to both types of players, then it's a really good game, yeah? That's awesome. Hato the Gathering? Stop it, Yoko-san. What is your obsession with pigeons? Yeah, I love Final Fantasy, so if there was a small community like in my general vicinity, I would probably start playing, you know? I almost want to buy a few packs just to have the cards though, yeah?
生まれも違うならこれからの人生も全く違う。宿命って言ってもいい。
When you're I need extra words in English. How would you say that? Being born a different level. What do we say? He just says if your birth is different in Japanese, literally. But what he means is, like being born a noble versus being a commoner, or whatever, an alligator, or whatever. You're by being born in a different family, your life is going to be completely different. You might as well call it destiny.
やつとやつの妹はここにいてはいけなかった。おとなしく豆のスープでも食ってりゃよかったんだよ。
Him and his sister shouldn't have even been here. Because they were in the castle. They were like hanging out with the nobles, Ramza. They should have been good little children eating bean soup, which is what the poor people eat. That was probably an added line. That was like really over the top. However they do for some of the cards is beautiful, so it can be worth hunting down a card for a character you like. But yeah. The folks I talked to about the game did that instead of playing, yeah. Now you got me interested again. I'm gonna... Like, I won't spend a bunch of money, but maybe every once in a while, well, I'll buy a pack. How much is just like the small pack nowadays for cards? I haven't bought any cards in a long time. They were like $3-4 back when I was in junior high, but I'm sure inflation has changed that. We're gonna stand still too. A lot of these tactics games, good strategy is wait for them to come to you so that you can actually get the first attack. And so that you don't get surrounded. But we are going to... I'm interested, yeah. By the way, so, Puma-san, I know you introduced yourself in Discord, and, I try and be, and get the Discord to be as active as possible, but I'm not the greatest at it. Sorry if it gets a little bit lowly sometimes. But, it was really nice to see that you definitely are into a lot of the same things that this community is into. We're all, majority of us are JRPG nerds. Although, like I said, I haven't been into like trading card games or tabletop. Well, I haven't got into tabletop games per se, and I'm not into trading card games lately. Good job, dude. Found it. Hey, let me see how you look on the green screen. Although I'm not particularly into those, I'm very interested in talking about it because they're things that I would have liked to get into. I don't know if I had time, kind of thing, you know. And there are a lot of people in the community who are into those things. You'll definitely fit in well. So. Hey Jared, how's it going? I love asking about the tabletop games and whatnot. I'm hoping maybe my kids get into it, so then it could be something I can... Just one player. Can you come here for a second? I want to see how you look on the green screen. Come here. Your shirt's kind of green though. Let's see. Yeah, he's a little bit... Hey, you're looking good. Look, there you are. Oh, where's the background?
Papa, look.
Oh, look.
That's a friend.
There's my friend. Yep. Okay. Ooh. You can play if you want. You can stand here if you want. What do you want to do?
Papa, it's a... Don't fight. I'm not gonna fight Dad.
You're not gonna fight the friend? Yeah. We'll wait for... We're gonna stand right here. Let's see.
There's too much friends.
Region on everybody? Heck yeah. Looking forward to the JRPG discussion and having an avenue to learn something. I have fun with it. It's a great motivator to stick with it. Yes. And I think, as much as I very much welcome people trying to completely study just from free stuff on the internet, including this, I think it's very good, because I think you mentioned that you... Was it a tutor? You hired a tutor to supplement your learning with something outside of the tutor like this, to put those two together. I think that's a really good balance. Having the full-on, like, 100% studying, combined with just kind of having fun with a learning aspect, and being able to ask questions. I think that's a lot of how I learned, although for me the fun thing was having Japanese friends and hanging out and asking them stuff. But, or because I was, you know, in college, so like drinking and whatnot. Stupid stuff. But anyway, yeah. I think it's a really good balance to have both of those things. Genki textbook. Yeah, Genki is super common, which is weird. I used Nakama, and I hard prefer it, but there's got to be a reason Genki is popular. So I unfortunately can't give you references to exactly how they teach. There's some things in beginning Japanese, that phrases, the way they phrase things, that are different based on the book you use. So let me know if what I'm saying isn't the way they're teaching it. You haven't gotten far enough to where it'll matter yet, but I'll try and use both when I can. ラムザ教えてくれ。なぜ貴様は俺に剣を向けるんだ? Tell me, Ramza, why do you point your sword at me?
それはつまり北天騎士団を裏切るってことなんだぞ。分かってんのかなあ。
Would you just stop talking, Elgus? My goodness. So basically, I always forget the other word for backstab that's more common. I have brain farts all the time with English. Because uragiru literally is backstab. Ura means back, giru means to cut. But the more common word is to betray. Thank you, dictionary. So you're by pointing your sword at me, you're betraying the Northern Heaven Knights. You understand that, right?
そんなつもりはないが、こんなこと許されるっていうのか。
That's not my intention, but there's no way I could forgive such a thing.
筋金入りのアマちゃんだぜ。なぜ貴様なんかがベオルブ家に。
Tsuji Kanedi. I haven't heard of that part. But yeah. What a spoiled little brat. Why are someone like you born to be a Beelb?
兄貴たちの命令に背き、家名を汚す。いいご身分だよな。好き勝手やりたい放題だ。
You have to turn your back on your brother's commands and to dirty your family name. You just do whatever the hell you want, don't you?
さすが末っ子。さすが腹違いの子。面倒はすべて兄貴たちに押し付け、自由満喫かよ。
Oh my god. This is definitely added. This has to be added. I don't remember him being this bad. Oh, yeah. And although these Sasuga, so Sasuga, I will teach, is a it's a good phrase to mean. We'll usually translate it as I'd expect nothing less of, or like when you say a more easier example than what's on the screen. It's like let's see. I don't know. Maybe my friends and I are out to eat or something, and somebody's got a tattoo that's in Japanese, and the guy says, "Oh yeah, it means this," but then I would say, "Oh well, actually it has this nuance," and yada yada yada, and I'd go into the Japanese meaning, and then so in this case, one of my friends in Japanese, well, if we were talking about Japanese, could say, "Oh, Sasuga translator, right? Sasuga honyakusha." Like, does that make sense? Oh, that's exactly what that kind of knowledge is what I would expect from a translator. Well done, right? But he's using it in a negative way. Like, that's exactly what I'd expect of a lastborn. That's exactly what I'd expect of one with a different mother, because he's the only one with a different mother than the other two. Probably common, a commoner. I don't know. You leave all of the tough things to your brothers and just enjoy your freedom, huh? As a freaking jerk. Japanese tattoos. They definitely added dialogue. Oh, I heard that they did. How to be it's actually a font thing. Ha's written differently in some programs, and it throws me off. Trying to find my material last night. Just trying to be aware of it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Fumisan, the great point. Because of that, I would definitely recommend. I know you're already playing Hitagane Hero. I did get it. Shoot, I forgot to add it though. On my Ko-Fi, I did get it uploaded. The writing worksheets. And I have it on the way it's supposed to be written. I don't know exactly how your tutor explained it, but essentially, written form. You can see on the screen, the first is actually a sa. The very first thing is the sasuga, right? That is computer form. It is not actually correct. The actual correct version is you're supposed to pick up the pen a little bit and then come by. However, you're supposed to imagine the the way you see sa on the right there. You're supposed to imagine that line. However, you pick it up for that line and then put it back down at the end. Does that make sense? There's a lot of, especially hiragana, a few other ones like that, like fu. When you drop no fu. The majority of that is meant to be imagined as one long line, but you just keep picking up the pen. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm sure your tutor also explained the same, essentially. But, so, what I wanted to say is, I fixed it up to make sure that people know how, like, the proper way to write on my worksheets, and this also is free. Why free? I don't know, I'm crazy. I do need to make money, but this also kind of helps me advertise Hiragana Hero, which you've already bought, so, but, just find it. And to be honest, you can probably get other practice sheets elsewhere for free, so might as well get people using my cool one. Okay, I need to make a command for this, but for now, I will put this in, for you Greenslate as well, I'll put this in both chats. This is the link to the new worksheets. Oh, the worksheets. Oh, you noticed them. Okay, okay. Do you have any Japanese tattoos? I don't have any tattoos. I probably never will. I don't really have anything against people with tattoos, but I don't really see any what's the word? Harm in them either. Like for myself. All because you follow, gotcha. Nice. I didn't realize it like told. So if you're following, I did notice you followed, by the way, thank you so much. Does it, when I add new stuff, does it like give you a notification? I've had Ko-Fi for like probably 3 years, but I've only recently started like adding stuff to buy there. It was only ever there just for people who wanted to donate. I still don't know a lot about stuff. But...
なんで貴様みたいなやつが名門ベオルブ家になぜだ
Okay. Lots of ways to translate this, but he's very pissed. could be like, you stupid little shit. Why is someone like you in the great Biel family? Why? It's so funny how, like, the irony of this. He's talking about. He keeps telling me, you gotta realize, Ramza, if we're born of different families, then by birth we're of different status, right? Commoners are below us. Why don't you realize that? And then at the same time, he's showing that he's jealous that I'm of a more higher status family, like, and like wishing things could be different. It's like, wait a minute, which is it? You realize that this is how all of the commoners are feeling. Another worksheets later last night. Just haven't had a chance to look at them. Yeah. So like what Greenslate does, another viewer he's over on YouTube right now. Is it showing it? Yeah, it's showing it. When he's watching my streams, he'll always do a few of the hiragana a day every time. You already have a tutor, so that's kind of your study time. That's kind of why I also did the worksheets for the stream, is because to kind of encourage people, like, use this as your study time, as your excuse to, it's time to study. Because I know that self-motivation is so difficult. And I realized getting older, like all of these like classes, like yoga classes or like, I don't know, karate class, all these classes, you can really, especially this day and age, you can YouTube and do that stuff yourself. But the reason people pay for classes is because when there's a schedule to go and do it, it's easier to be motivated to just do it, right? You hate people for tattoos? I don't. Not at all. But I don't think I'll ever want them. Especially living in Japan and whatnot. I know you mentioned that you were able to find some... こんばんは、ヤッホー。また来てくれてありがとうございます。Kazujiro-san. Nice to see you again. But yeah. Gotta put stakes behind it, like money. I totally forgot what the last thing that I was talking about, that's probably a comment on. Tattoo. Before tattoos, you also threw me off with going back to... Nandakena. Also, welcome in, Storm-san. The class conversation, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that, now I remember what I was talking about. また来たよね。ありがとうございます。違うゲームなのに。嬉しい。I do really love to see like actual cool, like proper Japanese tattoos. And also like really like nerdy stuff, like anime characters, game characters, or whatever. I really like to see that kind of stuff specifically. But no, regardless of whether I'm into it or not just tattoos, but anything, like I really love seeing people really into to hobbies or what they're, really into something. That passion is just really beautiful to see. Well, even if it's not something that I'm particularly into, I love to see it. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yahoo. Ohayou gozaimasu. I had an art minor in college, and after college I didn't set time at minimum per week to keep up with, so I basically forgot everything I learned. No! Back in the habit recently, and since I have an annual sub for the art program I use, it kind of helps remembering to pick up the drawing stylus at least once a week. That's good, yeah. Gotta have a creative outlet. Yes. Yes, this is that for me. Okay. August, I can't believe you killed Tita. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands. Well, you didn't really say bare, but I'm gonna kill you with these hands. It just doesn't have impact in English. Kajiro-san はもしかしたら英語勉強されてますか？日本人に英語勉強されてるか？もしかしたら日本語を練習したい人なのか？今のところは全然日本語完璧みたいだけど。勉強中？うん。いつでも質問どうぞ。そういうところなので、勉強のところ。ようこそ。任せろ。わからない。ですよね。一応ね。
行きます。
なんも勝手に決めつけずに確認したいから間違えることがあるから。Are benefits to no tattoos in Japan? Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, for me, since I don't really have such a passion about it, it's just what's the word? Giving myself a disadvantage for no reason, for me, you know? Yeah, I don't want to discourage anybody with tattoos to not go to Japan for onsen and whatnot. But like when it's not even a passion of mine to then go ahead and like inconvenience myself. It just seems kind of silly, you know what I mean? And that's just a personal preference. One tattoo now, and it's me and Mario next. I'm sure I'll be okay going places with it, yeah. Yeah, in Japan there are places that, like onsen, that will flat out, no matter what kind of tattoo, like not let you in. But as Yokoso has mentioned, as a tattooed person, there's definitely plenty of places you can find. Wow, you missed both? Way to go, dude. Okay, let's start killing some peeps.はい、入れ墨の話です。はい。僕が入れ墨入れてなくて、視聴者の中で何人かはまだ話してんのか。I can't like fight and talk to the chat. They keep talking. Why are they talking so much? 僕が入れてなくて、なぜ入れてないとか話を言ってます。別に入れずに入れてる人はもうなんていうの、それはそれでいいと思ってるんだけど、自分は別に日本行くときは温泉自由に入りたいし、なんか特になんだろう、いつも好きなもの変わったりするし、永遠に入れたいものはないんかなって話。でも外国だと入れ墨は当たり前なんで、結構当たり前です。当たり前っていうか、どうも思わないっていうかね、ちょっと怖い。わかります。いや、まあ文化の違いもありますし、そう、それ逆に外国人として、日本にいてなんでそんな怖いのかわからない人もいると思いますね。ここは当たり前なのにみたいな。でもどうです？視聴者の一人はタトゥー入れ墨一つだけ入れてるんだけど、それがなんだっけ、ミッキーなんだっけ。What did you say? マリオ。スーパーマリオのマリオ入れてるんだけど、それでも怖い。大丈夫？だから怖がらないようにします。まあ感じてしまうことはね、コントロールするのは難しいです。You want to try onsen? Yeah, absolutely. It's possible. Some places will let you just cover it up, like with there's like a waterproof, like kind of like Band-Aid, a giant waterproof Band-Aid kind of thing to cover them up. Mario なら大丈夫。よかったよかった。Okay. Okay, Ramza says, it's not like I wanted to be born. Okay. You have to know the struggles of being tied to a certain house name. How did that mage just kick the crap out of me in one hit? Thank you for the lurk, Papa Joe. I'm saying that being like that is naive. Stop spoiling yourself. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's talking. You idiot. I hate him so much. Yeah, Valve is like the top of the what's the word? The top of the food chain, basically. You have a responsibility as a Valve. That's exactly what Ramza is talking about. That responsibility is heavy. Who just popped in? Why did I hear it? Oh, never mind.
それをできない奴の代わりにやらねばならない。
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there are a lot of things that only you can do, and yeah, you have to do it in the place of people who can't do it.
だが貴様には俺たちにはない選択肢がある。望んでも絶対に手に入らない選択肢だ。
You have a choice that none of us have.
Papa, how's the challenge fight?
What?
How's the iPad?
How's the iPad challenge fight? I have no idea. I don't know what to talk about.
It's like
Ah!
it's like a
A grenade. Okay. Mama needs that there. You have a choice that none of us have. We will never have this choice even if we wanted to.
富と栄光の星のもとに生まれた貴様はそれを認めさえすれば何だってできる。
Jeez. You who were born with fame and glory, fame and wealth. Sorry, glory and wealth. I guess no fame. On the stars of wealth and glory. If you would just realize that, you can do anything.
貴様は持つもので持たざるものじゃない。持たざるものの気持ちなんざ全く理解していない。
You're somebody who has things. You have everything. You're not someone who who lacks. You'll never understand the feeling of those who lack. I want to get through this storyline so we can fight and I can focus on you guys.
利用されるだけの人生なんてもうたくさんだ。
Nice, dude. Even so, I'm done with this life of being used.
利用されるだけだとふざけんな。
Only being used? You fool.
ベオルブ家がベオルブ家として存在するために俺たちは利用されてきた。
Huh? We have been used. Been used so much, just to make sure that the Beowulf family continues to exist as the Beowulf family. Okay.
もちろん俺たちだってベオルブ家を盾としその庇護のもと生き続けることができた。
Shut up, this guy. Seeks.
Keen
Thank
Reflex
you.
is a space for you guys.
I'm tired of
practice
Algus.
while enjoying video games.
I'm so tired of Algus. He won't stop talking.
Translating my shit, I read the stories and
Welcome
tell
in.
you what they mean. If I find a word,
How
I'll-
was One Piece trading card game? We were talking about trading games just a second ago. About the Final Fantasy one. Have you ever played that one?
Seven the whole got tackled out. Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Japanese.
Testing out new leaders. Okay, so there's like leader cards, or you choose any card as a leader. I'm sorry, I don't know the system at all. We were just talking about one of our viewers, Fumisam. Up until 21 was playing the Final Fantasy trading card game. I was wondering if you ever tried it. There's make new decks around them, basically. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so we have some trading card game lovers in chat, of course. I honestly haven't played anything since Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in junior high, but I still love to talk about them. They're definitely interesting. I don't have the money. They had a trading game besides the ones in Magic. Yeah, I don't remember how long they've had it, but quite a long time ago I saw them in store. They exist. I think it's a smaller niche, but they have their own trading card game for sure. Which is funny that they have their own trading card game and yet they still collaborate with Magic. But anyway, I should say, because we did just get a raid, if you guys haven't already checked out Seeks TV, They are an IRL friend in Tokyo, Japan. They're doing a lot of, especially One Piece trading card game streams lately. Is there anything else you're focusing on, Sieg? I tend to see that when you're on lately. But yeah, super cool dude. Speaks Japanese pretty well as well, so you can ask Japanese questions there as well. Talk about Japanese culture. I'm gonna give him a shout out so you guys can just hit that that heart button. Super easy. If you guys are coming in with a stream, here, let me go over here real quick. So if you haven't met me before, I'm Keen Reflex. This is a space where you guys practice Japanese while enjoying video games. And I am a professional Japanese translator of over 10 years at large companies in Japan. However, I'm currently back in the States, still a translator, but yeah, more different kind of stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is I like to play Japanese games in Japanese, and then take phrases, words from that, teach you guys some Japanese through it. I even do Japanese translation challenges. I'll show you right here really quick, right over my face. I probably could be in front of this now that I have green screen, but that's okay. Like this, how did you translate this? This is one of the phrases that we had you translate. There's other notes we've had so far in Final Fantasy Tactics, but yeah, that kind of stuff. If you're into that kind of stuff, you want to learn more Japanese through video games, have a fun time, definitely hit that follow button.
Keen Reflex.
And if you haven't already, hit the follow button for Siegs as well. I'm gonna snooze this break a little bit, kind of unfortunate timing, so I don't want to do that. Mondays I try to do it variety games. Wednesdays are One Piece, yeah. Wednesday One Piece over at Siegs TV. Okay. ということで。ということで。今に戻ります。Okay. No, green screen is a nice touch. Thank you. Thank you. I still need to try and improve it a little bit with lighting. I'm glad you like it. Arigato. My wife actually bought the green screen for me for my birthday, so she'll be happy to hear everybody seems to like it. I unfortunately have a lot of green in my what's the word? In my branding. So I really need to get the lighting just right so that it can really tell the difference between the green screen and myself. As you can see, my reflex likes to disappear, which actually kind of looks cool. William-san, thank you for the lesson fee, I guess. Arigato. I'm assuming that's how you're looking at it. Because, yeah. I know you can change the buy me a coffee thing. Should I be like, pay the optional lesson fee? Maybe I should... maybe I should reword it to that. A weird thing. I might have missed... I know you guys, a lot of you guys were talking about trading card games. I might have missed... If anybody asked me questions up there. Oh, you've been to Japan, nice. I'm just gonna kind of... I know you guys are talking to each other. Don't need to comment on everything. This game I found a 24-hour Kamen Rider stream, and it was at the beginning of Kamen Rider 01. I was proud of myself. I could follow most of it with minimal subs. Nice. Definitely be trying the worksheets. Awesome. Well done. 465.75. Does it show it in yen? I think my Ko-Fi, up until recently, it was still set up. It was opened up in Japan while I was still in Japan, and so a lot of the things I had to jump through hoops to fix the payment thing, because like, you're in Japan, show me your Japanese license. I still have it, but I don't want to lie. I think my visa still works for about another 2 years. I could technically go back to Japan right now and just be okay. There'd be questions, but... Anyways, thanks again, Greensight-san. Arigato. I do want to kind of continue the game, but feel free to continue to interrupt me and ask questions and talk about trading card games and that. I do know that that Siegs and friends have been live for a long time, so if you do gotta do those after stream stuff, you gotta go get some water, go to the bathroom, eat some pineapple pizza, go to bed even, because I know it's late in Japan. But yeah, feel free to. Otherwise, you're 100% welcome here to stay here as long as you want. Just hit that follow button before you go, eh? Nani? Sounds rude. No, pineapple pizza! Clickbait. Okay, so we've been the shield for the Bale family, and had to continue playing under you guys, basically. Daily lurking while preparing for sleep? Yes, thank you very much, Siegs. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid. It's so nice to see you, but I need to go to Tokyo and hang out with you again sometime.
そうさ、持ちつ持たれつの関係を築いてきたんだ。そうやって俺もお前も生きてきた。
By the way, for those of you guys who are just coming, for those of you who are just coming and are interested in the story so far, we were playing Final Fantasy Tactics. It's been out. The original came out a long time ago, back on PS1. But they've remastered it, added voices, added lines to Algith, which is kind of Argith, or however they officially translated it. It's kind of annoying because I just want to get back into this fight, and he won't stop talking. He will not stop talking. But what's happened so far is, Delita, who's actually dead on the field right now, he is a commoner technically, but he's best friends with Ramza, the main character. Ramza is of the Bale family, who is the most prestigious family here. Like, class status is very important in this game, in this story. And Algith is all about that. Class is important. Status is important. Delita's sister was kidnapped by the enemy. But a second ago, they were using her as like, you know, as a shield, like, don't go any further, I'll kill her. When Ramza's brother, who's also not a very good guy, says, I don't care, Algith, kill her. So Algith just basically kills Ramza's best friend's sister in cold blood right in front of them. And they're having an argument about Ramza saying that what you did is terrible, and Algith is like, you gotta realize nobles and commoners are different. Commoners are cattle for us to use, and that nothing else, basically. He's a terrible person. Yeah, I didn't understand what he was talking about when I saw this in English back in the day, to be honest. I understand the Japanese, but like the whole, what's the word, politics of it, it's kind of, whether I had it or not, didn't matter. We still built everything up. That's right, you and me, we've gone on living. We've lived up until now.
お前は親友と称するディリータでさえ利用してきたじゃねえか。
You hate just being used. You've used your best friend as a what's the words, to defend you this whole time. You fool! I just realized the ads are going to be starting soon. I'm going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break so that you guys don't miss anything. It is a good chance for you guys to go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, do all those things you need to do for self-care. Also, maybe check out my game, Hiragana Hero, on Steam, or other things. I'll put some links in chat. I'm going to go and be right back. 3分で聞いていただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。
ドアの向こうから聞こえてきたあの子が割ってる きっと音楽やってるからじゃない。また通って肩を落として口をすぼめながらドアの方を少し睨む。私だって好きでこれやってるんじゃないんだわって思いながらね。どうしたら普通になれるの？私だってみんなみたいになりたいよ。いくら考えてもわからない。 Tell me, tell me, tell me そんな目で見ないでよ。変わり者って言いたいんでしょ。十分わかってるってば。 Tell me, tell me, tell me I know I'm an other boy。 この世で一番の普通でいたいのにものすごい勢いで成長していく私の個性。また通って先生たちは眉間にシワを寄せながら左に向いてた私を右に直す。好きな人で恥ずかしいところまた見せちゃったって思いながらね。なんで私は普通じゃないの？私とみんなは何が違うの？誰か私に教えてよ。 Tell me, tell me, tell me 誰が愛してくれるの？こんな普通じゃない私のこといつで会えるのかな？ Tell me, tell me, tell me I know I'm an other boy。 La 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 Tell me, tell me, tell me Tell me, tell me, tell me Tell me, tell me, tell me I know I'm an other boy。
Have you always wanted to learn Japanese, but you're not sure where to start? Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hira Dex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available now! Search Hiragana Hero on Steam. Welcome back, Ken on the side. You're watching Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Keen's an even ball. I am so far from an even ball. I'm very much strange dude. I'm gonna hire an American J-pop dance group to it. No one needs to do it. Oh, you're not 400 pounds. Gosh. Need this on the Discord? What, the song? We could make it available somehow. Maybe we can even... I should encourage her to put together an album and we can put it on Ko-Fi for maybe like a small fee. Oh, the dance, yeah. Probably got along so well. Yep. I think a lot of people who hang out here, no offense, it's actually a compliment, are oddballs. Album 2, that'd be nice, yeah? She makes such good stuff. She needs to profit from it a little bit. She doesn't make it for the money, and I get it. But it would be nice if you can make money for the stuff that you love, even if that's not the reason you're doing it, then you can justify only doing that, right? You can do more. If you want to do a feature on a song with her, that'd be fun.
僕がディリータを利用してきた。
I used Lita?
大丈夫かディリータ。
No, he's not. They literally got one shot. You okay, Delita?
俺に構うなラムザ。そうだ。二度と俺を利用するんじゃない。
Whoa! Don't worry about me, Ramza. That's right. Don't ever use me again.
俺はお前の親友でもなければ奴隷でもない。お前も所詮はアルガスやダイスタークと同じ穴の虫だ。
Wow. I'm not your best friend nor your slave. I'm completely different from you. Oh, sorry. You, Algus, and your brother are all the same mole rats. I don't really know what kind of insult that is, but. Let me commission a pixel artist to do new art of Keen-sama. You don't like my current pixel artist? What kind of new art? After I'm done with Algus, you're next. I'm gonna take down all of the Bale family and destroy this country. I just became an enemy in an instant. Wait, Delita, listen to me. I'm pixel art. His information is on my about page. His name is Martin. He does it for pretty cheap too. He's really good. Your Street Fighter one is pretty cool. So yeah, this sucks. Well, luckily he got revived because he was in the storyline. Do we get... It's her turn next, however, I don't know if she'll heal fast enough.
Eek!
I don't have any HP to give. Will I die? I can't die from this, right? I think I'll have 1 HP. But I cure him by 42, so it's a little better. I don't know why I'm doing that. He's not as important as I am. I'm crazy. No, he really did die! Oh no, I didn't think it would kill him! I didn't know he would kill himself for that. I'm so dumb. Oh well. Okay, raise. I'm so dumb for that. I honestly thought I would leave him at 1 HP and then we could heal everybody. Oh well. You know, you try to save a guy's sister and this is what you get. Yeah. I mean, it's understandable in his circumstance, right? He got really screwed over. His sister just got killed in cold blood right in front of him. But yeah, I had forgotten that just how pissed he got at Ramza as well. But it's kind of the same thing. Ramza seems to be the only person in this world who really doesn't, who really just wants, and maybe he is just naive. He really wants the classes to just be equal and not matter. Because Algus is saying he's doing this. Even Delita is like, I now from this, after his sister gets killed, I now realize that I shouldn't have been here. Us commoners are not with you. You guys are evil. All of you, even though Ramza didn't personally do anything. Okay. Can we summon anything anywhere? No, not really. There's not that many of them. Why do we have to have two people way over here outside of the frickin' battle? We're so far away from the actual battle. Ah, Tater. Yeah. Gambare Aiden. Gambare Aiden. Gambare Aiden. Gambare Aiden. I don't like this person. I'm gonna sneak up on this person, to be honest. Yeah, those are bad people. Data bad people. As we learn this, having just recently learned about interactions and with watashi wa. Yep. Sometimes that the context covers the subject and such. The when qualifies as an appropriate timing to use watakushi. Okay. Thank you, Aiden. Can you go play your game? Okay. I got a little bit too much to focus on right now. I'm sorry, bud. The formal thing, I understand it's business interaction, but maybe there's others I'm missing. Let me see really quick. Oh, so okay, the question was which word meaning I. So first of all, you learned connection with watashi wa, and that's then the context covers this a bit. But first of all, watashi, I may be misunderstanding I may be misunderstanding your understanding, but let me just say, just in case, watashi is the only part that means I, right? And then wa is just the topic marker. That being said, the difference between using watashi and watashi wa, or sorry, not watashi and watakushi. Watashi is going to be used in the majority of situations. It can be used in almost any situation. You can even use it with friends if you want to. You just might sound either a little bit more effeminate or more than effeminate. You'll just sound really proper, which is okay if that's the kind of person you are. But it's also safe. That's the important part. So at your level, you first want to use just watashi with everything. Watakushi, yeah, you're basically going to be using it in business situations. You'll get into it later, but like this game, status is very important in Japanese, and it's status in the situation. But what you're doing when you're using super formal language, like watakushi, is you're putting yourself way below the other person in status. You're recognizing that. And it's important to have that kind of humility in Japanese in business situations, because if they're like, for example, a client or a customer, whereas we say like the customer is always right in English, the Japanese kind of common what's the word phrase is "okyakusama kami-sama da." The customers are gods, and it's more of like the not necessarily the Christian God, but like why am I forgetting the word? Shintoism gods, where there's a whole bunch of gods and they're just very great and powerful and high status beings. So anyway, that's why you would use watakushi, because you're being humble to the customer, right? If you're just a customer of a convenience store, you're probably not using watakushi, but you get my drift. So maybe if you were talking to a king, you might say watakushi. If you're talking to somebody who's like, there's a big gap with watakushi. There's a regular gap, watashi. Does that make sense? I kind of went a little bit too into it. Yeah. One thing, by the way, anybody in here, not just Fumu-san, you may learn about me if you haven't already learned is that when I get asked a question and I'm trying to explain it, I often explain until the other person's like, I got it, okay. Cut me off at any point if you think I'm going on too long. I try not to, but yeah. Anyway. 貴様だって我々をするためにマンデリア平原で助けたんだろう? No, actually we did not. You only saved me at the Mandaria Plains so that you could use me, right?
バカなことを目の前で助けを求める人間を放っておけるか
What a foolish thought. Like I would like I could go on without saving a person that's standing right in front of me.
だったら次からは捨てておくんだな。
Your boss versus your boss's boss?
だけとは限らんぞ。
Kinda. Depending on how, if your boss is the CEO, like if you're directly under them, like technically you would still might be using watashi, but yeah, I get it. It's not a bad example as well. Yeah, dozo. Take as many as you want. Dozo. Nani? これレオンと一緒に遊ぶやつ。一人で遊ぶものじゃないよ。You need two player. The two player, there's no other person. This is a two-player game. Yeah. I am streaming, sir. Go play Castle Crashers.
Okay, fine.
Assuming no us in chat sales directors or CTO. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I went too literal, like CTO, but also if you're like the if you're the secretary to the CEO, that's still your boss, right? You'd definitely be saying watashi there, but you're like way lower. Although the secretary of the CEO is still pretty high status, but you know. But yeah, the point is there's a big gap. Small regular gap versus big gap. And to be honest, that particular question, I just wanted 4 possible. There's actually 4 questions. And the answer each time is one of those 4 multiple choice you saw. I just needed a 4th one, so I added watashi in there. The main ones you'll really want to learn is watashi, ore, and boku, especially if you're male. But also you'll want to at least understand it, even if you're female or female presenting or an overly formal person that's always going to use watashi. You still need to understand what they are. So those are the 3 ones you should understand. And then watashi is probably, there are actually more, but that's going to be a close 4th one you're going to need to understand, if that makes sense. But it's not as important. Then next time you should just throw the person away. Yeah, okay. You don't know if they're going to be a good person. Let me actually check. Yuko teki. No, not good person. Oh, I know what it means, but I can't remember how to express it in English. But somebody you'd see as your ally, because you have the words. The first kanji is friend. Second character is like, right? Yeah, Yuko teki. How did I know that was cool? Crazy. That kanji is usually not cool, but I just subconsciously knew that. Yuko teki. Okay, it says friendly, but I don't think it means friendly like nice. It means... what's the word? I need a Japanese translation. That was bad. Yuko... stop that. Tap it. Yuko teki towa. If this is more of a intermediate to advanced, probably intermediate to advanced tip, but if you're ever looking up a new word you've learned and it translates to like very ambiguous English, like friendly can mean a lot of things. It's definitely better to then switch to a Japanese dictionary and see an actual written out definition of what this word means, right? Yeah, okay. So this word is basically saying, that's so funny. Somebody who would act in a friendly manner towards yourself, towards the subject. Not just everyone, right? Anyway. So yeah, next time you see somebody that's being attacked, you should just let them die, because you don't know if they're going to be friendly to you. Which is because that's actually so true right now, though, because had we let him die, this wouldn't have happened, technically. Although our brother probably would have ordered somebody else to kill her, but anyway. How does it feel, Delita? You must be pissed at at being so powerless. You have a nice dictionary that you recommend? You're still talking? Shut up and let me fight. 長いなこの話マジ。続けたいんだなバトル。So Storm said, do you have any dictionaries that you can recommend? Japanese English dictionary, if you're using a computer, jisho.com. Wait, is it com? Org. Jisho.org. It's probably the best one. If you're using an Android, I recommend, and a lot of the ones on Android, or on phone at all, are not going to be very different, except for one feature that I think is very important in a dictionary personally. If you're learning a language, Takaboto is the one I recommend for Android. Imiwa, I believe, is still on Apple. Imiwa. Android. Takaboto. Imiwa on Apple. The reason I recommend these two is because both of them have features that allow you to pretty much instantaneously take all of the favorite all of the words that you're learning, and then instantaneously put them into cards on your Anki decks. If you don't know what Anki is, it's like the best flashcard system that there is, basic flashcard system there is. It uses I always forget what the technology is called. Interval based repetition. What is it called? Somebody will know. Where basically, if you get a card right the first time, it's going to appear again in one day. The second time you get it right, it's going to appear in 3 days later, then 7 days later, then a month, then a year. And it just keeps going away the more you get it right. And if you keep getting it wrong, the interval will get smaller. And so it's really important, because you may learn a word that's so easy, but then you don't use it in a full year, you might forget. And so I love that it pops up. I honestly recommend, don't make a bunch of decks, make one deck. This is what I did for the entirety of my Japanese study, as in when I was in school, I guess, really hardcore studying. I'm still always studying as a translator, but entire study, I had one deck that had every word I'd ever come across. When I'm taking classes, those 20 words that they tell us that we need to memorize by the end of the week. When I'm talking to friends, every word that they say that I didn't understand that was important to the context, or important to the story, or communication, and useful. All those words, all in one deck, and they come back eventually. Even the word taberu, which I learned let's say back in the past when I was more actively studying, I learned this word 5 years ago, but might have forgotten. You know what I mean? That I highly recommend. So the two things about flashcards that I recommend. One, I shouldn't put that finger down first. One, what am I doing with my fingers anyway? One, let's do it this way. I don't know why I was counting backwards. One is make your own flashcards. When you're in the very beginning, the first year or two, as far as classes, first Japanese 1, Japanese 2. Yeah, you'll probably be learning a lot of words that they tell you to learn in the textbooks. Those can be trusted. Those are usually words that you will need. But outside of that, I recommend you're making your own decks and your own cards because for 2 reasons. I know I'm branching off too much. 2 reasons. 1, because you don't need to learn every word in the Japanese dictionary, so you don't want to waste time learning words that aren't useful to you. The words that I need and the words that you need aren't always the same. It's very possible that people who, as a translator of over 10 years, it's still very possible that somebody who's been learning Japanese for a year might know words I don't know because they weren't important to me, but they're important to them. Other reason is when you actually have a real life example of using that word, you will remember it so much easier. Anyway, the second thing about flashcards, the first one was make your own flashcards. Don't use somebody else's deck. Second one is just have one. Just have one, because for one, categorizing things, it's actually, you're making it easier, which is not what you want to do. In real life, you're not going to have categorized, they're not going to use a word. They're not going to use a word in the sentence and be like, by the way, this new word you haven't heard, it's in the food category, right? It's in the travel category. No, they're just going to be like, hey, by the way, the other day, blah, 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 new word, right? You're going to have no context. So that's why you have one deck. No context, just like real life, you'll memorize it much better without the hint of the category. But also, it's simple, and you'll if you're doing it all the time, it really works that repetition based, what's it called? Interval based repetition, and that the words really will come back for you to study about when you need to be studying them. Huge tangent. Let's go. They haven't got a technical term for the interval stuff. Yeah, I still didn't quite get that's not that word. I think it has the word interval in it. Anyway. That's your limit. Yeah, commoners don't have the power or the money to change the world.
そうさ、そうやって嘆き悔しがることしかできないんだ。いい君だぜ。
This guy's such a hypocrite. You don't have enough power. You don't have enough power. Ha 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 ha. Ramza, why do you have more power than me? Why do you have more power than me? Those are the 2 things he's saying, basically. Doesn't it suck to not have as much power as me, Delita? Ha ha ha. Ramza, why do you have more power than me? It sucks. Okay, do you not realize how anyway, yeah, all you can do is wail and cry. It looks good on you.
言いたいことはそれだけか。それだけがアルガス。
Is that all you have to say, August? Is that all?
そういきり立つなよ、ディリーター。すぐに妹の後を追わせてやる。
Okay, don't be mad, Delita. I'll make sure that you join your sister soon.
俺の行く手を誰にも邪魔させん。利用されるのも搾取されるのももう終わりだ。
I'm no longer gonna let anybody stand in my way. I'm done being used and deceived.
これからは自分の足で自由に歩いてやる。誰にも支配されたりしないぞ。そうだろ、ディータ。
From now, I'm gonna walk on my own 2 legs with freedom. I won't be controlled by anyone, right, Tita?
だがまずはアルガス。お前だ。お前を殺して、そのムクロをズタズタに刻んでやろう。
If only I could have trained Delita to actually be the killer of Algoth right now. That'd be nice. I'd love to let him have that. But he's so low level. Like, impossible to level him up. Not impossible. But you'd have to, like, in storylines, just, like, let him kill everyone and maybe heal them over and over again. Heal the enemies over and over again and let him keep leveling. I don't know. You can't control him. But first of all, it's you. I need to kill you and carve up your bones.
俺が新たな人生を生き直すための一歩、それはお前の死体を踏みつけるところからだ。
The first step to my completely new lifestyle is using your dead corpse as a stepping stool.
やってやる。
No, that's so unfair. He's level 4. Why is it that Alga, he's been on my team this whole time too, not leveling, but he as an enemy gets to be level 10 and Delita's still stuck on level 4? Hidoi wa. There's no way I could have trained him. Well, like I said, little way. I wonder if I can... a chance for charm here. 81% chance? Let's take it. Booyah! Not gonna be hitting Delita now, you're on my side. I don't know if I should heal, or can I? Yeah, let's heal. As much as I want to confuse somebody or do something mean, I'll heal first. Reverse enemy, badass claws. Yeah, right? %81% chance for a charm is huge. Breaking my stuff? How dare you? That's broken for good. That's what sucks about this. I'm glad I don't have any irreplaceable stuff. I can always buy that stuff, but he's probably got the highest level equipment on. That kind of sucks. Okay. I need to take you out. I don't like the mages. Charm one, kill the other. Don't hit the charmed one. Don't. Okay. Oh, good. He's hard focused on Argus. Oh. High potion. Boo. Boo. Just slowly make my way over here. What the heck is Argus doing up there? Still can't quite get multiple people in this. Could do that, but I believe if I attack the charmed one, they will be uncharmed, so let's not do that. I can't get anybody with my summons. Okay. Yippee! Why is it he got only a 39% chance to taste himself? That's ridiculous. Yippee! Somebody. Nice! Knocked him back. They're just gonna keep throwing rocks at each other because those are the only skills I got. Oh no, he's got a crossbow now. Okay. Like a good little coward. Blizzard, wait. Oh yeah, she's the charmed one. I was like, what is it? Blizzard? That's your own guy. Yeah, because she's charmed, Keen. Let's go. Let's go. You're the most best, Keen. Thank you so much. You're the most best arcane. He's full life after that high potion? You gotta be kidding me.
状況は。
Destroy him. Deep job, level up. Let's go.
まずいぞ。
Finish him. Ah, so close. Ohayou gozaimasu. How's it going, Mad Bird's Quest? Oh, Majika. Shinjoka. And by the way, oh, and I need to remember to also... I'll do Matt because they're here, but I need to remember... He's in the zone! I need to remember to also... Oh, another high potion? Tap! It's endless! Just getting up. Guys, definitely check out cool Matt Bird's Quest, who is a programmer, game programmer, I'm much me, but better game programmer, and also Japanese speaker. So very similar vibes over there. Definitely go check them out. Need to remember to shout out Shaylay here soon too. They're always here super early. I don't feel like shouting them out when there's still only a few people in chat. But I will in a second. Yes, let's do that. Damage that other, I can almost one-shot that black mage, but not quite. And I just keep almost one-shotting her, and then she heals to full life. Almost one-shot her, heal to full life. So let's just damage her a little bit with some Ramu. Maybe finish the other guy off, and we'll also be able to finish her off with the second hit of the other guy, my ninja. Move here because we get MP for moving. Another revive. 97%, that's how it should be. Maybe Japanese for 5-minute redeem feels pointless with your amount of spoken Japanese. You better redeem this. 5分で英語なし。まあな。I probably could. I kind of... Someone actually suggested that the other day. Did they? I must have passed... Wait, that instead of an English Japanese for 5 minutes, there should be 5 minutes no English? Yeah, I gotta revive Ramzev. Yeah, she's reviving him. I got plenty. She's already reviving him. Also, hi, tells this. Lol, my shirt. What's wrong with my shirt? The hat is already pretty problematic for a green screen. Yeah, but you know what? It's the lighting. I'll fix it. I'll get it. Yeah, I love the... It's actually kind of cool how the reflex kind of disappears sometimes. And this, I don't think will ever get fixed. That's kind of cool, though. It's kind of a neat-looking effect, though. Cutting out the shirt. Oh, it does kind of, yeah. It's weird because it's a completely different color. But the lighting, I just cannot... I can't figure it out. I'll get it over time. Then you asked where mine was, and made me think I turned it off. Now I just like people who can speak Japanese. I often say that. I'm usually joking. I didn't realize that you had it. Yeah, lighting is really hard. It's very clearly like a bright green. It's not even this green, but the way it shows up on the camera is what matters. And it's really hard to get it to show up as bright green. The family gets privacy. Yeah. My family gets privacy, and I get privacy when I'm working. And even if it's not perfect, I still think it looks pretty cool. But maybe I won't wear my favorite jacket. I could be like Harry Potter though, and just like disappear. Although it's not actually good enough, right? It's not full on green. I just kind of. Subtitles aren't set. Yeah, so that's. Yeah, the chat loves it. I was actually thinking the opposite, Matt Birds. Before I tried to make it to where I have, when I'm speaking, even if I have to push a button, when I'm speaking Japanese, it will, because I had it to where it would both show the subtitles and the translation, right? So if I'm speaking Japanese, it would pick up the Japanese, and then it would have it, you know, it's Google translated, but it's better than nothing. An English translation of what it's saying, and then the reverse. But it didn't work. There's no way I could get both available. However, I realize now my main audience are English speakers learning Japanese, as much as Japanese learning English are 100% welcome. Made announces that, and so I should just bring back that technology. If I do the 5 minutes Japanese only, have it to where it shows the Japanese subtitles with English translation for those who come in here who like me but don't really understand any Japanese, if that makes sense. If I did do that. Hair looks longer than usual. It's just growing fast, I guess. Enrico Gucci? Who dat? I don't know. Don't know. You should embrace it and have random pieces of clothing that are bright green so it looks like a glitch, like you're a glitch. That's a good idea. That's one way to do it. Now we should be able to finish him off unless he miss. Oh, only needed one attack. Let's go. I think all hand sanitizers sanitizer, and a Japanese person know what I mean. I'll have to check with Adi-chan when she wakes up. I don't think so. Maybe? Shodoku. It's Shodoku. It's funny if you put just sanitizer in the in Jisho, the first thing that pops up is alcohol, because yeah, because alcohol shodoku. There is alcohol in the sanitizer, so. Hand sanitizer and sanitizer do pop up in the dictionary, but will the average Japanese person understand? I'll have to check, because I almost always hear shodoku. Eh? どういうこと? Photo ありがとうございます. I summed them like a gene. Okay. I'm hoping that means you went and messaged them, because otherwise that would be really weird. Are you familiar with this person? I happen to be here and haven't ever talked or followed yet. Welcome in, Nico-san. I don't know anything about you yet, except that Matt Bird said, do you know them? What is an SNSer? Somebody who's obsessed with growing their numbers on SNS, on social networking sites. of course, a made-up word though by my wife. I have a feeling if Matt Bird's mentioned you, then we have stuff in common. What's up? Koniaro.
やってやる
Interdimensional magical being. Oh, well, that explains it. Gotcha.
このままじゃ
ねえ、また死んじゃうじゃないか。
よし
He exists on all streams at once. AKA Keen. Well, not obsessed, but yeah. Gotta get those numbers up. Don't expose me like that. Keen is omnipresent. Sometimes. Oh, did I miss that we got Keen Theater? I haven't tested it at all with. In fact, I need to set it up. Since I have the green screen, it's probably gonna look super funny, but I haven't touched that screen. I can probably actually, before I had a different type of green screen, the one that's really heavy on the computer, and it actually worked really well. But I have it more zoomed in now. We can try Keen Theater. That's probably gonna mess up and look really funny, but that'll probably be more entertaining, right? We will try as is, and I will probably edit it later to look even better or funnier. Either way. Is that the thing you're talking about? I import subtitles in videos. Gotcha. That's why you're introducing. I was talking about how if I did speaking Japanese for 5 minutes redeem, the way I would like to do it, since my main target audience is English-speaking people studying Japanese, is to, when that redeem is redeemed, only for that 5 minutes, it would have Japanese subtitles. It would pick up on my Japanese speaking with automatic translation into English. Like how Russ said, yeah, that's the one I was using before. Rosama-san. That's... Hold up, you know Rosama-san? Hello. Hold up, who? I remember if I was weighted into demons. Nice. So before I used it for something else. Yeah, I was just like, wait, I know that name. I'm an SNSer? Yeah, you are. Alright. Focusing on a million things at once. I did get it working, but I was using it for different... What I couldn't get working was before I wanted... I couldn't have two on at once. One that picks up my Japanese and one that picks up my English. Like, even if I had to manually switch, like I'm talking English now, English button, I'm talking Japanese now, Japanese button, I couldn't get it to where it could do both. That was what I wanted to do before. But now I don't need to do that. When I'm speaking in English, it can be off. That's okay. As much as I would love to have closed captioning. But when I'm speaking Japanese, it's the only time I would turn it on. Chose it in Japanese and English. Does that make sense? And I technically should know how to do that. But if you have information, I'd still love to see it. It might make it easier. Or it might be a better way than I did it before. I don't know.
行くわよ
Show both as in both the Japanese and English when I'm speaking Japanese, right? There was no way for me to get it to where it would translate to Japanese when I'm speaking English and translate to English when I'm speaking Japanese. There was no way I could do it. Yeah, definitely I would want it to show both the English and the both the Japanese and then the English translation. Those two things. You're a SNESener? I had just assumed it was a typo, to be honest. I didn't realize it was a joke. My bad. You like this Super Nintendos? Well, because you know how the machine needs to know what language. You need to tell the machine what language you're speaking, right? Because like when you speak in Japanese, but you have your English subtitler on, it assumes it's English, and so it sounds funny. You do. It can't tell what language you're speaking. I've never seen a thing where it can guess what you're saying. And so I realized that for whatever reason, I can't have two of them existing at once. I can't have one that picks up my English and one that picks up Japanese. Yeah, this is called Jimaku-chan. Never figured out how to get it to switch to English, Japanese, and Japanese to English, but I've seen people do it. So I could do one or the other at any point, but I'd have to reset it up every time. I'd have to go into the settings and switch it to English and then Japanese. Not something I could do like with a click of a button. But if you know how it can just recognize what you're speaking and then like things can recognize text and say that's this language. But if you speak and then the computer's like, oh, I recognize that as Japanese, I've never seen that. OpenAI Whisper API, which detects the language you're speaking. I think I used Jimaku-chan. And you could set it up to do either English to Japanese or Japanese to English, but not both at the same time. But yeah, Matt Birds, you know more about computers than I do. I just know I've played with it a lot and was not able to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know about ChatGPT. If you know a way to do it, definitely send me something later. I'll look at it. Ask my Japanese friend to figure that out tomorrow. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, any information. I'm reporting to you guys after messing with it a lot what I was able to do and not able to do with Jimaku-chan, and I did, like, you know, that's what I was told my limits were, and that's what I experienced my limits were. And if you definitely know a way to surpass those limits, I would love to hear it. Talking to ChatGPT, STT. I don't have ChatGPT. I don't know what. Do I just download ChatGPT? STT? Is that what I look at? People tell me what I think, but I'm not talking about my limits. I'm talking about the computer's limits. Past my limit's one of the best anime phrases. I like it. Okay, what? Chat, you type in ChatGPT speech to text. There's a browser with Whisper Flow. Is that what it is? Oh no, this is download. I said allow. Why is it not? Okay, computer whizzes. Why is it not allowing me to click the allow the mic button? Okay. The only choice I had was to disallow. Cool. more knowledgeable on this. I'm just someone who's had a computer with an interest in Japanese. Not hold on there. Which I finished the second lesson of Karakai Jozu. Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san. I think I've seen clips of that. So next, come on, you don't need to download anything. Now mine's... I don't know what I was doing that. Try it again. Well, now it's not giving me the... browser... I don't want to go through browser settings. That means I need to go look and find the stupid settings. Yeah. HH. I finished my game. It's Hiragana Hero. If you're interested. If you're interested in playing could it be their mic isn't used? Yeah, that's what I was thinking is the only reason, except that usually the browsers like the one I was using before is allowed to use this even though it's being used. Camera I never lost that. But mic's usually okay, right? I don't know. I'll try and figure it out. But yeah, thank you for also advertising my game, Matt, and for your help. I'll look into it. I'll try it. I actually got to take a 3-minute break here soon, so I'll try and fidget with it, see if I can't fix it, and try out what you're saying. Because if it could do that, that'd be lovely. I'd love it. Okay, yeah. If Spades, my game is to teach you hiragana. So if you already know your hiragana, then you may be above the level. But you could still play the game just for to show off your level of hiragana and to really cement that into your brain if you want to. But I do plan on making more games in the future. Still, I will kind of keep from the low level up. My streams are more for helping lower beginner to and up to improve, but that very first level really is kind of just self-study. So I want to make games for that kind of those first levels. Hiragana, then I'm going to make a katakana game and probably a kanji game. But yeah. And the knowledge of it means that if it comes up, he can share it as well. Yes, please do. Please do. I appreciate it. When you fix your, you're gonna get it fixed. I appreciate it. Yeah. Kanji game is what I need. I know, and that one will probably take me forever. It's too much. Thank you. My birthday was yesterday, though. Yeah.
So long.
It's so long. Okay, my birthday's so long that it bleeds into today.
It's 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes long? Wow, my birthday is 10 minutes long, so that means it's, even though it was yesterday, it's still today. 4-year-old logic. I do need to take a 3-minute break. The ad's about to start, and I don't want you guys to miss any content. But please continue to chat, and I'll be here in chat as well. I'll see you guys very soon. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go over here so you can see the little thing. This right here is my Hiragana Hero game. Definitely check that out. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. 3分で聞いていただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。
It's to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm...
Have you always wanted to learn Japanese, but you're not sure where to start? Introducing Keen Reflex's Hiragana Hero. Learning to read hiragana is the first step to beginning your Japanese learning journey. As you make your way through this educational dungeon crawler, you'll encounter different kinds of hiragana. As you progress through each dungeon, you'll learn the pronunciation of each hiragana. The pronunciation, along with your mastery progress, will be recorded in your Hiradex. Find Aiden in different locations and he will show you a vocabulary card. If you can read it correctly, the card will be added to your inventory, where you can review it anytime. As you fight and defeat the hiragana enemies, your stats will go up, along with your level. If you have trouble progressing in a given area, simply go back to an easier area to grind for more levels. Available now! Search Hiragana Hero on Steam. Look over there, it's a hiragana. Learning to read hiragana is essential to understanding written Japanese. In this game, monsters called hiragana will attack you when you attempt to solve puzzles. Don't worry though, all you have to do is yell out the pronunciation to defeat them. Why don't you try it out? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to read any hiragana yet. Tell you what, I know just the person to help. Ari-chan, tasukete.
はーい。なんでしょう。
This is Ari-chan. She's a native to this land and can help you with the pronunciation of hiragana. You can summon her when you need help reading a hiragana by selecting Call for Help from the menu. Try it out. Ari-chan, あっちで呼ばれるのを待とう。
はーい。
Ari-chan!
はーい、注目。このひらがなはこうやって読むんだよ。あ、
Now that you know the pronunciation, you can use it to attack the hiragana. Try selecting Shout from the menu and find the pronunciation you just learned.
Ah!
Great job! Ari-chan will automatically come to teach you the pronunciation of hiragana you haven't learned yet. After that, you'll need to consume 10 channel points and use up 1 turn to summon her again. Let's continue to use this method to take out hiragana that get in our way. I'll always be here to help you in battle, so don't worry.
Warrior!
And this
Okay,
is
Sai, welcome back, Sai.
to practice Japanese.
Okay,
while
Sai.
enjoying video games.
Keen Reflex でございます。こちらゲームを楽しみながら日本語を勉強できるところです。I am Keen Reflex. This is a space for you guys to practice Japanese while enjoying video games. I'm going to go over here and I think I've got the settings right. I'm going to test
The lesson on YouTube
what Matt said.
some words again.
I'd love to see it. Okay, so we're over here. We're on this whisper thing. Let's see if it knows what language we're going to try. English first. Doesn't hold the control key. Hi, I'm speaking English, yo. Perfect. で、日本語で話しても何を言ってるのかわかるのかな? Wow! I don't believe it. And it didn't even make a single mistake in either language. Quiero Taco Bell? Oh, it translated that one. Okay. Wow. I still don't. I saw it with my own eyes and I don't believe it, Matt. I still don't believe it. I need that. That is amazing technology. If it can do that, that would do wonders for my stream. I would love to put that on my stream. To, yeah, wow. Because using the one that Osama-san used, or using, like, I can still use a part of that. Well, I don't know if it'll know which one to translate. But even if it's not translated, just having the language on there, no matter what I'm saying, is amazing. That is so cool. I did realize though, guys, we only got maybe enough time to finish this battle. I forgot that we do have to cut today's stream a little bit short because I gotta take my wife to the just a checkup. And I guess we didn't have the option to do it later. That's probably what happened. Keen, oh, is dying. I swear the storyline guys love to kill my main character. They just know, they're like, this is how he gets a game over. Let's aim it, Ramza. Oh, no longer charmed. This coward is just running away this entire stream, this entire game. That's a little bit annoying. We gotta start chasing him, I guess. %69% chance, nice. To silence. Ooh, we can suck out their MP too, which is nice. What is the chance for undead? Can I really make them undead? 39%. What is... There it is. 50% for confuse. They've only got 18 MP left. I say we just suck the rest of their MP out. Yeah. Recover our MP and now they're useless. Let's go. Hi, I'm speaking English, yo. Yeah. That's the perfect example, isn't it? I wanted to see if it would pick up the yo because it's not like normal. Not like the normal flow of words, especially for what you train a robot to do. Robot. Oh, I forgot to revive. She was supposed to revive, but she's sucking up MP instead. That's okay. You just wait here, I guess. My bot's like, hi, Greenslade. Oi! They're still able to kill one of my guys with their regular attack. You jerk. Neo Akiro! Arigato. Open your eyes, fool! Thanks. I didn't realize I could just open my eyes and I'd be alive again. Yaruzo! Yaruzo! I'll steal her weapon, then she'll be completely useless. Yeah. Oh, I really wanted to steal a weapon. Okay. Stand up! And she tells her to stand up. Oh, I just need to stand up? Gotcha. Well, that's what I needed to do. Coward's gonna keep running away. Go get him, Delita. No? You can throw a rock that far? That's impressive. Yeah. Nice rock throwing. Okay, I'm gonna... This is perfect. I get to chakra heal my partners. One needs MP, the other one needs HP. This is perfect. Yes. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Everybody's revived. I kind of want to try and let Delita finish this dude. Charge one. Coward. Woke in the banda. Okay, don't act, don't move. Come on. Whoa! Got don't act on him, let's go. Now he's useless. Time to collect some treasures. Ah, H misses so much. At least I gave her some MP, I guess. Right, does this just heal you, or I think it also can give you some skills sometimes. I'll take it, why not? Ooh. Ooh, wait. We can get all of them? I don't have to choose? Well, it said randomly take one, but then it says all of them that were absorbed, we can get them all. So I get all 4 of these? Is that what it's saying? Heck yeah. That's one way to learn skills fast. That's what it said, yeah. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding the explanation. I indeed got 4 abilities at once just for killing a dude. That's like really good. I need to kill dudes more often. So I guess like those should be really utilized in I'm just using the Switch controller. It does have, they only like, I have a TwitchCon what's the word? Little rubber thing, but other than that, it's just regular Switch 2 controller. Yeah, I'm just sitting here giving him status effects, because why not? Well, you know what, actually, let's heal Ramza. When does she get her turn? Ah, she gets it right away. Maybe I shouldn't. She'll steal the heal. A heal stealer? Can I reach him? I cannot. Did he have magic? What else can we do to him? Blind him as well? Yeah, because I know that's higher chance. Oh, you know what? Okay, we're gonna beat the crap out of this guy, but I need to end the stream here soon, and we haven't done our Keen Theater yet. I think that's actually how we're kind of close this up. I will unfortunately have to finish this battle outside of stream, but I think you can tell we gonna win. We gonna kick the crap out of him. All right. Yes. All right. Aiden, 仕事だ. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Let's see.
This is Keen Reef.
It's time for Keen Theater. Which activity is Keen gonna do this time?
ただいまが現れた。Well, see, now we don't need a square anymore. I made a square for us, but
show him. Oh, the slime is blue. Oh no! You gotta read it. Come on. Show him the book. Slime beep beep beep. Show. Camera's way up here. Slime got awareta. A slime appeared. Nope. Like this. Beep 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 beep. Oh, look at it shine. Okay. It's more of a blue color that it thinks my green screen is. Next page. Aiden, we don't have much time. Come on. Wah 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 wah. You got it. Get closer, get closer. I can't move the camera anymore because I don't want to mess it up. Next. Iggy. Heck, heck. 時間がない。ギザ、ギザザップ。ギザギザ。はい、次。I realize now, actually, let me do it now. I can make us much bigger now that we're a green screen. It'll make it easier to see the book for one when he does this. Where's my camera? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna make us bigger. There's no reason we can't be huge now. We're not covering it.
Oh, Papa's bigger.
Papa's bigger. Yep. I just won't make it obvious that the screen cuts off. There we go. Kaku kaku kaka cup. Kaku kaku kaka cup. Good afternoon, morning, Kenin-san. Tsuki tsuki. 残念ながらもうそろそろ配信の終わりですけど、来てくれてありがとうございます。これ緑が多すぎる。トットットットットットットットットットン。はい、次。はい、次。エデンチュン。次。おっとっと、ととっと、とっと、ぺちゃん。次。はは。ボヨ、ビヨーン。はい、次。こんばんは、ケリンさん。I do apologize for this just coming in. We are ending soon. Zo, 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 zo. Hey, Tsuki. No, I don't have this memorized. 記憶してしまったこれ。やりすぎて。くっつけ、くっつけ。You gotta point it at the camera. They can't see. くっつけ、there you go. くっつけ、くっつけ。もにゃもにゃもにゃもにゃ。はい。大きいの、大きいの。だから。From the bottom, from the bottom, from the bottom. 優しく。優しく。ぼよよーん。はい、次。That's so big. 手優しく。次。シルルシルシル。なんだっけ、最後の。ザザザ。スライムは逃げ出した。The slime ran away. It might be こんばんは if Kenny-san is in Japan. And that's it. おしまい。ありがとう、イーデン。はい、みんなありがとう。はい、みんなありがとう。お疲れ。
Papa, it's over there,
Yeah.
baby.
Over there, silly. Okay. ありがとう。Oops. Okay, Papa's gotta close up stream. Okay. ありがとう。Thank you. ではでは。Hold up, bud. Hold up. Alright, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Very, very unfortunately, I do have to end stream a little bit early today. However, we are going to have another stream Friday, 6 a.m. PST. And I hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for your support, whether it be your time, your money, your boogers, I don't know. All of your support is mine to try to think of random thing. Well done! Arigatou. But yeah. if you are interested in what? In anything that you saw today, here are my socials, everything that you can find. Take care, Jonah. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Here are all the ways you can support, both financial and non. I got my YouTube, my Twitch, my Instagram, TikTok that you can follow, as well as it has links. I believe it has a link to my store, as well as my merch store, as well as my game, Hiragan Hero. Yeah, we're going to raid out, so please stick around if you're on the Twitch side. And I will see you guys on Friday. また金曜日。Okay? ありがとうございました。また金曜日。じゃあね。
元気にしてる。こっちは梅雨に入ったよ。そっちはどんな天気かな。空港で約束したよね。すぐまたをねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。寝る前に月に込めた愛してる。あなたに届いたかな。今日何してた私はいつも通りの日々。君がそばにいたらな。一緒に見た打ち上げ花火。来年もまた来ようねって忘れてないよね。もうすぐだからもうすぐだから見上げた空の太陽に込めた愛してる。